Got them peanuts coming up. Oh, look right here. You see what these tracks right here showing me? Showing me where the bedroom's at. Alright, y'all, I want to show y'all this. What we're doing out here today is this, all of our, peanuts on some of the fields that I hunt are coming up. And as soon as these crops start to come up, we had a big rain past 3 days. I'm talking about it rained solid for 3 days. So as soon as I got up this morning, I come out here and checked, there was no tracks. Not anything since the rain. When I went to work, come back this afternoon on a Friday, I'm off for the weekend, and I come out here and I want y'all to look. This was not here this morning when I left to go to work. Look at that. That is not, it's not a small track. That's an adult deer. And you see us coming out here, and they're starting to eat on these peanuts already. But I'm not so worried about what's out here, because this out here doesn't really concern me. What does concern me is using these tracks to determine where they're going home to. I want to know where home's at, where the bedroom is. But look what it does to you. Tracks going right back in. Look at the hole right here. So right here, this hole right here. Now, we know, or I know, that the wind always, early season, is always out the west right here in this particular field. All you got to do is come during the time of day that you're going to be hunting these areas. Now, there's a spot, if you look right down there, right in that brush. You could back up in that and shoot and wait on them come to the field. I don't like to do that. I like to catch them when they're still calm, they're still making their way, transitioning from the bedding to feeding. I like to catch them in between there. So what I do is I figure out this trail, and it tells me their travel route. So look how thick it is. If you'll notice right here, y'all, look at how low the ceiling is. This is where most of you deer like to bed, is these low ceilings like this. But I know exactly where these deer are bedding, and they're actually slipping. My pond is right here, right through there, and they're using the edge of the pond to slip right through here. And this would be a easy way to take a deer. Pretty easy. If y'all look, let me get right here so y'all can see. If you want to hunt out of a tree, don't you look right there, and the deer coming right here, and you would be sitting right in there. I mean, it's just common sense. Wind's out of the west coming this way, you're gonna be right there in that tree. They're coming from that way. They'd have to swim the pond to smell you on a west wind. It ain't hard to figure out that you could kill a deer right here in the evening. Just hunt any afternoon you want to. Hang you a stand right there and get it done. Because folks, they gonna come eat. And all you gotta do is put air in them. But I want to show y'all that, and we're gonna ease over here to a little spot that I practice. Actually, we're gonna go over here, and it's on the pond dam over here, and I like to shoot down the pond dam, and that gives me kind of helps me get used to shooting at an angle like from a tree. But there's this hole right here. Y'all look at this. This is the hole we just walked into. You can see my big giant footprint. All right, but look right here. Look right in that shadow right there. Why couldn't you sit in a chair? Make you a home right there. That west wind's moving this way. They're coming from right there. Your wind's blowing out into a wide open field, then hitting a pond. They're not gonna wind you on a good west wind. They're gonna pop out right here. This is where they're coming in and out. That's 12 to 15 yards. We'll walk it off. We're right here at the trail. Right here. Let's walk it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One more step will be right in there, and that's about 16 yards. Folks, as simple as that. But I just wanted to show y'all that. And y'all get out there and find these places now, and get after these deer. And we're gonna get over here and shoot a little bit. All right, y'all, out here today, and we're just checking these fields out here behind the pond. I got the field to my right here, got peanut field to my left, and we're just gonna stand here and kind of mill around till dark and see and watch where the deer come out to feed. They don't usually pay me much attention because they see me here shooting all the time. But I got targets set up down. The dam of this pond is really steep, and we're going to stand here and take some shots on targets and watch for the deer to come out. We got deer that'll funnel out here at dark and kind of reveal to us how they coming and going out of these fields. And these are one of the two places I'm on ground hunt a good bit, so I want to know exactly where these deer are coming and going, where they're entering and exiting these fields after they feed and coming back and forth. But that'll give us a little bit of a tactical advantage. But right now we're going to turn around and shoot at this steep angle, and this is where I come to practice shooting from a tree stand. Got 2 balloons down there. We're going to take some shots of them. I hopefully have y'all on my head cam now, and we're out here in terrible wind after this rain, and I hope y'all can actually hear me. But got these balloons out here moving and shaking around. We're gonna take some shots at them, and this is where I love to come every year and stand on this bank and shoot at this steep angle straight down, and it really helps me. It's only about 14 to 15 yards. The second balloon out there is about, I don't know, maybe 3 yards further. So we're going to try that one on the left right here first, see what we can do. And them balloons are moving. All right, here we go. All right, first shot, got it. See if we can get that longer shot over there. Try to see if we can hit it while the wind ain't blowing. There's 2. Man, I even impressed myself. This is the first time I've come back here and shot this year off of this bank, and man, I had two good first shots. But we're gonna put some more out there and maybe move them around. And I thought I saw a deer in the peanuts back here behind us, but it was my imagination. I got deer on my brain because they are really starting to pour into these peanut fields. But I'm gonna put some more targets out there, and we're gonna take another shot or 2. I got y'all stuck back up there on my head, and I'm gonna make another practice shot. I'm gonna try that furthest balloon and see if we can hit it. That wind's blowing it around, so I'm gonna have to pick a spot toward the middle. Here we go. Drilled it. All right, man, that felt good. The release felt good, shot just felt good. I love it when a plan comes together. Try this second balloon right here. Oh Lord. Come on, wind. Let it have one side or the other. Drilled that one. Oh man, it's nice to be shooting this good. I think the cows have spotted me. Now they won't hush. They're telling the world that we're out here. But that's all right. But I don't know that the camera can pick that balloon up now. I moved it back to, I walked it off up the hill. It's at 56 steps. You have to zoom in on your computer, whatever you're looking at it with, and watch me miss. But we're out here waiting on deer to show up and see where they come out, and I just figured I'd throw one out there and shoot at it and just have a good time. I'm shooting good, shooting confident, so we're gonna try a few long shots. I love to watch the arrow fly over a long distance anyway, so let's see what we can do. I got 2 arrows, so I got more than one chance. Here we go. Oh, came up short. Came up short. That's all right. It just fell a little bit short. The wind is getting it. I gotta. If that wind will stop for just a minute. There we go. I got to shoot a lot higher because that first shot dropped about 14 inches low. All right, try to see what we can do. Oh, those 2 arrows are literally touching down there. We'll walk down there and I'll keep the camera on. I think they are almost touching. But it is every bit of 50 yards. Oop. Now, folks, I don't know if y'all can tell just how steep this hill is. But that's my buggy right there. This hill is steep. And this field is wet too. Oh my goodness. Oh, folks, I may have to call the tow truck because I have just lost a leg. Oh, wife's gonna be proud of that. Hey, it's all part of what you gotta do. Oh, I gotta get out this field, y'all. I am entirely too fat for this business here. But I'll show y'all these 2 arrows. That was my 2 shots. There's the balloon. There's both arrows. I mean, I was hunting it. I just shot low. But uh-oh. Y'all, it's hard to be fat and this pretty. Let me get these arrows in my balloon and get out of this field before I have to call a helicopter to get me out of here. All right, y'all. Trying to use my side-by-side to kind of block the wind. We're fitting to get wet again. I can hear it thundering again, and so I'm gonna take one more shot. I move that balloon out of the swamp down there and got it out of that plow dirt so I don't lose my boot. But I was able to get out of there without having to call for help. And big as I am, they would have probably had to take my winch down there and get me out. So that's kind of shameful, I know. But I'm gonna take a shot at this balloon and we're gonna ride around and try to beat the rainstorm to the house. I just want to ride around. I thought we'd wait, but that wind and rain's fitting to come in and run us out of here, I think. I'm gonna take a shot at this balloon, then we're gonna ride around, see where we can see where some of these deer are coming and going out of this field. Here we go. Drilled it. That's good. All right, let's I got to go down there and get my little stake that I can keep the targets on, and we'll come back and we'll ride around and see, look at some of these trails coming and going to these crops that's coming up. All right, y'all, we're gonna We're gonna wind this one up here in just a second, but I got something I want to reveal to y'all. I got a little video coming out. It's actually a secret, or a technique that a fella taught me when I was 14, and it's worked for me over and over and over again every single year. It never fails. I'll use it, I'll do it, and it puts deer right under my tree. And I'm gonna reveal that technique, and I had really thought about not doing it, but because it's really something simple if you think about it, but it works so well. I want to show all of y'all how I do it. And it works from the ground, and it also works from the tree, but I'm going to be revealing that in the next video to come out after this one. And it is deadly about getting animals to come out and walk within 8 to 10 yards right up under your tree when hunting from a tree. And I have used it on the ground, and it works for the ground too. But I'm going to be revealing that in the next video. I was going to ride around a little bit and show y'all some more of where these deer are coming in and out of these feeding areas, these fields, and kind of take y'all and show y'all kind of how I set up. But got to thinking, we've gotten 5.5 inches of rain in about 2.5, 3 days, and I don't know the number to get the military out here with a helicopter to pull this side by side out, because this field right up here will bury you to the point you cannot see daylight anymore. Y'all saw, and I'll put it in the video. I was just trying to walk out there and shoot a balloon at 50 yards, and I couldn't. I went out there one time, stuck the balloon down, and kind of bogged a little bit. That second trip, it wasn't having it. It tried to take me home with it. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all. Be praying for y'all. If y'all would tell folks about my channel, and we'll learn together and go through this together, and bow season is getting closer and closer, and I cannot wait. Can't wait to get to Colorado, and the whole time I'm in Colorado, I'm gonna be worried about these deer down here. So y'all come go with me. Glad y'all are watching, and thank y'all for y'all support of the channel and supporting me and encouraging me every day. God bless y'all. Be long now. Look out here, these peanuts coming up. Be long, we can get after them, boy.